Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Mostly, how are you doing? You as a person, you as an individual, how are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Right now, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon on February 8th, 2018, on a Thursday. Today is my Friday. Got some supper cooking here for my kiddo. And I'm pretty much having an okay day. I'm having a kind of fair day. Um, I started a channel on Twitch, and it's basically getting to know and to kind of connect with people in a little bit of a way to kind of relate with people. I'm going to tell you a little bit about who I am. I'm a single father of two kids, and I am a direct support professional for a company where I live, where I work in a home, and I get to work with people with intellectual disabilities, I guess you could say, and developmental delays. And that's what I do. I've been in this field of mental health for about a few years. I worked off and on in different various agencies as a daily living support specialist as well as a behavioral health professional. I did work as a crisis stabilization worker for a little while, and then I left that field. So took a break off for a year off, but then I realized that I really missed this field, and so now I'm back doing what I like doing. Um, and so why am I here? Why am I here specifically talking to you through a camera on YouTube or on Twitch? Why am I here? Well, basically why I'm here is to basically get to know you and to connect with you on a one-on-one basis. And we can either do chats or we can email each other, whatever you prefer doing. Because what I think is really important is that it's really important to connect with people. And I think it's really important to relate with people because there are so many people, I think, that are looking for answers, that are so lost that they try to go on Google and they try to Google their problems, and Google doesn't give them their problems or an answer. And there's a lot of times people are just looking for answers, they're looking for resources, and they don't want to talk to their parents, they don't want to go see a counselor, they don't want to get the help that they need. And so therefore they don't know who to turn to. And I think a lot of times we're at the point of saying to ourselves in this generation today is we feel that people are not going to understand what we're going through. They're just not going to understand. Now, first of all and foremost, I'm going to tell you right now that I am not a counselor. I don't have a license to counsel. I don't have a license to preach or anything like that. But what I can give you is my experiences as a parent and as an individual who also has experiences with certain issues that I can relate with on a certain matter. Having that one-on-one experience is very important, I think, and having and to find someone that has the same experiences as you do. Now, my experiences might not be as much the same as you, but I can kind of find a way to relate with that topic and kind of give you some answers a little bit. Now, I will say that what really helps me is sitting down and writing in a journal. I don't know if that's something that you guys are interested in doing, but if you took the time to just get a composite notebook or what have you and a pen and just start writing in a journal, start thinking about what you want to talk about, write something in a journal, and then over time kind of look back. It's like, wow, that's where I was 5 years ago. It's like kind of like a time capsule almost. I find that journaling helps. I find that connecting with people on one-on-one helps as well. And another thing I find is, listen to music, do something stress relieving, do something that's going to be fun for you and no one else. Do something that you're going to enjoy doing regardless of what you're going through at the moment. You're with me. Now, a lot of the times I'm going to talk to you a little bit about experiences, but I'm also going to share some biblical verses with you, Bible verses. But the thing of it is that I'm going to tell you right now, okay? Now, I'm not on here to Bible thump you and tell you, well, this is what the Bible says and you shouldn't live this way. What I'm going to actually do is I'm going to allow you to be ready for when you want a Bible verse. Talk to me a little bit because I really feel personally that there are too many preachers and ministers and counselors that kind of, I think, with me personally, force the issue or force a topic about religion on people when they're not ready. That's something I find that is that has helped me is like when you're ready to talk about God, let me know. But I want to check in with you every so often and see how you're doing, see what you're going through, and kind of talk to you a little bit about what you're going through. And like I said, I'm not a counselor. I'm just here as a friend, and I'm here to kind of just talk to you because I really think personally that we all need that one person we can relate to in some way, shape, or form. Now, with me personally, I find is that there are too many things that you can find on YouTube and on the internet that just doesn't make no sense. There's a lot of trash, I think, on YouTube and on the internet nowadays where it's completely trash and completely brainwashing because people are not really focusing on what really matters to them and what really matters in the world. I'm finding that we live in a generation where it's all about them. It's all about me. It's all about what I can get out of the thing. It's all about this. It's all about that. And it's like they're not willing to work for anything. They just want to ask and, here it is. Um, Especially what I want to say is like, I remember quite a few years ago, there's a person on YouTube, and I'm not going to mention the name or anything like that, but he does a lot of Minecraft videos. I thought to myself, this kid or this guy, he must be in his early 20s, and he's acting like he's 15. And he's relating to a lot of kids that like Minecraft, and he's funny and he's energetic. He's got a lot going on for him. But the thing is where's the message? Where's the motivation? Where's the thing that that you can inspire kids to kind of, where's the respect? I think what's really important is that as a parent and as an adult, we need to teach our kids about respect and respecting elders and respecting those that are older than you because they have a lot more wisdom and they have a lot more insight. I don't understand where we're living in a generation where there's so much disrespect towards elderly through younger generation, and there's a lot of disrespect to those that have disabilities. We're seeing a lot of it nowadays online, and it's just really, really, really sad. Um, and like I said, there's a lot more to it that I'm going to probably discuss later on, but what I'm finding with me personally is there's a lot of things that I want to discuss with you, but I think a lot of those things that I want to discuss with you does not matter at this point. What matters to me right now is you, your health, your safety, and what you're going through as a person and as an individual and as a parent and as a father, as an employer, as someone that's dealing with a stress. Because I think that's what we're losing. We're losing that ground. We're losing that ability of saying, okay, you know what? I got to go out with guys and just hang out. Um, I want to know what you're going through. And don't joke around. Don't beat around the bush. Be real, be honest, and be upfront. Because right now, I think we live in a generation where we're so concerned with keeping things that bottle up with ourselves that we really need to be honest with things that go on. And I think a lot of times, with me personally, I know I'm going on and on and on, but we get up in the morning to go to work, and then we come home, and then all we want to do is just relax. We just want to just drink a beer, have a smoke, a pot, or something, and just get rid of this day. That's how we kind of live in a generation nowadays. We live in a world where it's like, I just want to go home and get this day over with, that type of thing. But with me personally, I mean, when I come home at night, I just want to go home and watch Netflix and go to bed. That's all I want to do at night because where I work as a DSP, there's a lot of, being a DSP is a lot of work. It really is. So, um, so yeah, kind of connecting with all of you is very important, I think, because um, there are too many things that we see online that we are not able to connect with. And what I'm finding is that there's a lot of things that we see on the internet where I truthfully believe that, like, say, for example, Amazon or MSN or Yahoo, or a lot of internet companies want us to see what want us to see what we want to see or think what we want to see. You know what I mean? Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever noticed when you go online or on the internet and the internet basically shows us what we want to see when we don't really want to see it, type of thing? Like, I really don't want to see this and I'm not interested in this. It's like when you get spam in your email. It's like, I didn't sign up for this. So yeah, it's one of those things. Um, so I want to get to know you as a person and as an individual because I think you are important as a person and you are important as an individual. Now, I might not always agree with who you are as a person, but I'm willing to sit down with you and talk with you and get to know you as a person and kind of cultivate a relationship with you. Now, like I said, I am going to probably take sometime to read the Bible and read to you a little bit about Genesis and what are some things that we can talk about. But I'm not going to Bible thump you and hit you over the head with the Bible and say, bad person. I'm going to say, hey, can I share something with you? And I think that's a lot of things that we forget about is like, you're sharing with me some things that you're going through personally and things that you like and things that you enjoy doing. But I would also like to share with you what I like and what I like doing. And maybe you can take a listen. I know you don't agree with what I'm going to tell you or read to you or show you, just like how I don't agree with what and how you're living. but I want to talk to you about it. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine. That's totally up to you. I'm going to let you talk to me when you're ready about that. But let's hang out. Let's continue this relationship. And I really think personally, and I feel personally, is that we forget about that relationships matter. Cultivating relationships are really matter. And also taking your time and slowing down. Take your time. Don't rush things. Um, I really personally feel, and it's nothing against anyone else, but I will probably talk to you later about this, but I personally feel that when we are bombarded with those questions of get right with God or go to hell or, you should believe in this, Deuteronomy says this, Romans says that, it's like people think that we need to hear this. And it's true, we do need to hear it, but we're just not ready to hear it yet. And I think that's something that we forget as Christians, and that's something we forget about people, is that people are not ready to be told what they're not ready to hear. Now, however, in that moment of not ready to be heard or told something, we kind of have to be telling what we need to hear at that moment if it concerns us, like say our health, our family, our bills, our house, at that moment in a manner that we can't control. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. So why am I here? Again, I'm here to cultivate relationships with you. I'm here to get to know you as the viewer, as the person. I'm here to get to know you as a person. I'm not here to I'm just here to cultivate a relationship with you. Now, I'm not here to throw at you news reports about what happened about Donald Trump. I'm not here to talk to you about what happened in Kentucky. I'm not here to tell you about what happened that I heard on the news. What I'm here today is to get to know you as the viewer, because I think that's important, as you, the viewer. Too many times, I think personally, I know I probably say this, is too many times people go on YouTube and it's all about them. Well, for once, I want it to be about you, the viewer. What do you look for in any video, or what do you look for to talk about? And be real, be honest, be upfront, okay? Because I really want to know. And I want to talk to you and get to know you as a person. Now, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not here to show off my skin. I'm not here to show you off my whatever. I'm not here to tell you about how to make millions and millions of dollars. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. I'm not here to tell you what happened down the road. I'm not here with my cell phone showing you about a fight that recently happened. I'm here to get to know you. You, the person, you, the viewer. Okay? Because I really think it's important to cultivate a relationship with a person and having that one-on-one. Regardless if you're, I'd rather talk to people that are a little older, like say 18. But if you're going through something personally, like say, for example, if you're a teenager and you're going through high school, and of course those teenager years are really awkward, I can talk to you about those. I mean, I really can. I've been through there, I've been there, I've done it. And I think what's really important is respect those people that have that's been there moment, because they can relate with you so much better. Now, here's another thing is, I respect you as a person, but also respect me. I have a life as well, but I'm always willing to read the emails, read the comments, read your messages, and you can always email me. I'm going to create another email later on, but I'll post that later. But I just want to get to know you as a person. So if you are interested in getting to know me, I'm interested in getting to know you and cultivating a relationship, because you, the viewer, are important. And it's just not about the numbers. It's about that you are valued as a person. So with that being said, I'm not going to sit here and stand here and pray for you or pray with you, but I'm not going to force the issue. You are a person, you are valued as a person, you're valued in the community, and you matter. So thank you for watching. Take time to share this video with anyone that might want to see it, and I hope later on I can do more videos. Have a great day, everyone.